The rumour mill. Is the REY movie cancelled? There's been a lot of speculation about this over the many months. Because this movie, for those that don't remember, it was announced ages ago. It's been announced for ages and ages and ages and ages. It was originally a concept by Damon Lindelof. He pitched it to Lucasfilm. And then what happened? He got another writer on board to work with him. Then they got a director. And then the writers fell through. Damon Lindelof left, along with the other writer as well. And then they kept the director on board to then find some more writers. But now we learn... there's no script, just as an FYI. This has been in the works for ages. There's no script, though. And now we learn that the writer that they did get on board is now going to be busy doing a studio in LA. Right. Okay. So they I mean, what? From the off, before we get into it, over or under the odds, right, that this is going to get made? What do you think? Let me know down below. Do you think this movie will get made? I feel like this is Lucasfilm's... It's almost like Kathleen Kennedy going out as like a martyr. She's like, no, I will go out with this film. This film will flop. But I'm determined to make it. Because make no mistake, like this movie will absolutely bomb. Like, Jesus Christ, this is not going to do very well. No one cares. No one wants a REY movie. But anyway, this news broke a few days ago. I just thought it was worth covering, really. Because I've been making... I made a fair few videos on this REY movie. It's been in the works for a long time. And for a long time, they've not had a script. And it doesn't look like they're getting a script anytime soon. So Stephen Knight, who is supposed to be penning the script for the REY movie, starring Daisy Ridley and being directed by notorious activist Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, announced plans to launch a new studio in LA. Now, this announcement has Star Wars fans speculating that the REY film might be getting significantly delayed or completely scrapped altogether. Now, I think it's important, right? It's not just that he's going to be busy with the studio. It's also that he's doing Peaky Blinders stuff. Right, that's his passion. So he's doing all of that. But apparently he was signed on to do this as well. But yet there still isn't a script. So I don't know. Bearing in mind, if they had made this movie the way that it was supposed to be made, i.e., well, funnily enough, actually the way it was going to be made, a writer comes to them with an idea, or a director comes to them with an idea with a writer, and then they pitch it, and they're like, yeah, cool, I've got this great idea, and Lucasfilm goes, epic, that's good, let's greenlight that. Then they find a director, or vice versa, and then they move forward from there. But no, they announced it. Well, actually, first they did have that. They did have the writer go to them, pitch the film. They did greenlight it. They did get the director, but then they scrapped the writer, kept the director, scrapped the story, most of it. Now they've had to get another writer on board because to write a story which wasn't even pitched by him, make it make sense. This thing's Clown World. So yeah, I don't know. But if they had, funnily enough, if they had kept to the way that they were supposed to make a movie, it would do all right. Probably would have been made by now. And we could laugh. So BBC's Ben Sidwell reported that Knight, the creator of Peaky Blinders, announced plans to open a studio in LA in the US. So Knight told the BBC, I'm going to open a Digbeth Lock studio here where people can go and look at what we're doing. See pictures, decks and video of what's happening. So people in LA can experience what we're doing at Digbeth. So the announcement comes as Knight gears up to begin production on a Peaky Blinders movie, to which he shared details of where they plan on filming. We'll be shooting at Digbeth Lock, and we found some unbelievably good locations around Birmingham and West Midlands. We will be at the Black Country Living Museum again. There will be locations around the country as well. So of note, he indicated that this film, quote, it is anyway, the end of the first chapter of Peaky Blinders. So that means he's going to make more. And obviously, if this film does well, he's going to make more. And this is it's a huge hit anyway. Peaky Blinders is a massive hit. So it makes sense that they would be like, you know what, let's go make some more of these if this does well. So following the announcement, obviously there's rumblings that Knight opening the studio and seemingly going all in with Peaky Blinders will leave little room for the REY movie. I mean, it makes sense. Like, he's literally working balls to the wall on Peaky Blinders stuff. Where's the time? If he didn't have the time already during all the strikes and stuff, and since then as well, he clearly doesn't have the time now, does he? Again, it could be wrong. It's just, I don't know, it's just the process of elimination, isn't it? So, Scooper, an analyst, WDW Pro, friend of the channel, speculated he is wrapped up in opening studios. That is no small endeavour, and our understanding was he was supposed to be working with the REY movie with Sharmina Bay-Chinoy with Lucasfilm, and that would be an ongoing process. It seems to us, Lorne, and again, we could be wrong here, but it seems to us that he is now going to be working on Peaky Blinders things. And that makes us wonder if either the REY movie has been delayed, such that he can work on this for years and years and come back to it later, or he's been removed and nobody knows it yet, which would not portend well for the REY movie either, because that's then three writers actually down, which isn't good. But yeah, I mean, look, interestingly, there was a rumour back in January that the film had been delayed indefinitely. And Jordan Rumi of World of Real says, I've been told that Disney has delayed the film indefinitely, which is why they surprised everyone last week and decided to announce The Mandalorian and Grogu as the next Star Wars movie. They just don't have confidence that the new Jedi Order will be happening in the near future. Like, yeah, who cares about this? Dog shit. So, yeah, he says the problem seemed to reside in creative differences between screenwriter Stephen Knight and Lucasfilm. I'm told that a draft had originally been written for the film, but Lucasfilm gave him so many notes that he had to start from scratch. Stephen Knight's frustrations have grown. He's put Star Wars on the back burners, now focused on the screenplay for Peaky Blinders movie, which is supposed to go into production in the fall, which it is. That's going ahead. And there's just been nothing really. You know, there's been other statements here from other individuals. Says, I'm told that Sean Levy's project does have an element. I don't know if REY is front and centre in it, but REY is a character in Sean Levy's movie. Now, is it Daisy Ridley's REY or an older REY? We heard these rumours back in the day, maybe about Helen Mirren being positioned as an older REY. So I don't know in Sean Levy's movie if A, REY is the lead actress, or B, if REY is Daisy Ridley's age, or she could be someone in her 40s or 50s, someone who's 70 or 80 like Helen Mirren. I don't know. So it's all over the place. Like, it's just absolutely all over the place. Who knows? But it doesn't bode well. The fact that this is now, you know, the writer's now moving off to do Peaky Blinders stuff, opening studios and things. This is not good. And they've confirmed many times there's no script. There should be a script. It should be like one of the first things that happens. Idiots. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Just a fun, interesting video. Cheers, take care, bye-bye now.